Planet of the Fakes, and Pigstar HH News. Prissy B. Staff laughed as NJ jail inmate who died in custody was begging for water and vomiting blood, witness says. Mario Terruso Jr. died while in custody at the Atlantic County Jail early Monday. A 41-year-old man who died in custody early Monday after being taken to the Atlantic County Jail was begging for water and coughing up blood while jail staff laughed and joked, according to another jail inmate who said he witnessed the incident. Mario Terruso Jr., of the Mays Landing section of Hamilton, died at Atlantica Regional Medical Center's mainland campus in Pomona about 1 a.m. after being transported to the hospital from the jail, according to a spokesman for the State Office of the Attorney General, which is investigating his death. Alan Wright, who has known Terruso for about 15 years, said he was working as a jail runner delivering food trays and cleaning carts when he needed to use the bathroom at around 8 p.m. Sunday in the admissions area and saw his friend in distress. All he wanted was medical help, Wright said. Atlantic County Justice Facility really dropped the ball on this one. Nobody deserves to die like that. After Wright learned Terruso died, he contacted his wife from jail and had her post an account of what happened to his personal Facebook page. He said investigators came to the jail Monday to interview him and he was scheduled to give another formal statement to the New Jersey State Police on Wednesday afternoon, a day after he was released from the jail after a 2-month stint. Atlantic County officials confirmed Terruso's death but declined further comment. The Attorney General's office said the investigation is ongoing, but also declined further comment. It is also unclear why Terruso was brought to the jail. Wright said Terruso was sweating profusely and heaving every 30 to 60 seconds, while begging 2 nurses for water and motioning with his hand. The nurses were laughing and one accused Terruso of faking an illness so he could be brought to the hospital, Wright said. One of the nurses asked Wright if Terruso acts like that on the street, Wright said. Minutes later, Wright said he saw Terruso in an ambulance after 5 guards were ordered to wrap his hands and feet. Wright also said that jail guards were later walking around bragging about how they were punching him in the face, though he never saw anyone strike Terruso. Wright said he had access to the admissions area because of his role as a jail runner. While on rounds, he's allowed to use the bathroom in the admissions area, though on that night there was no one to search him and he was ultimately denied use of the bathroom. But that gave him a glimpse into Terruso's final hours, he said. Wright said Terruso went an hour without receiving medical attention. One of the last things that my friend Mario experienced was being punched in the face repeatedly, Wright said in the Facebook account that drew hundreds of responses. Last night someone died in admissions. He was begging me for water saying he swallowed something he then began dry heaving uncontrollably. Nursing staff told me I couldn't give him water and said he was faking. They stood outside his cell laughing and asked me if he acted like that on the street. I told them no, he is usually normal. He began throwing up blood and his clothes were dripping sweat. He still received no medical attention for over an hour. Nursing stated he was being combative and was fine. The officers tried to calm him down but he refused to comply, begging to go to the hospital. Officers were ordered to tie him up. Over 5 officers were on scene trying to tie his hands and feet together. One of the last things that my friend Mario experienced was being punched in the face repeatedly. All he wanted was medical help. Atlantic County Justice Facility really dropped the ball on this one. Nobody deserves to die like that. Like, follow, comment, share, subscribe.